Okay, what is up, everybody? I've got a new video on Neace here coming out, and of course, this one is going to be about his gameplay performance, which has been a little bit sub what people were expecting with his Trendemir that he's been one-tricking recently. So, of course, he has gotten back to Masters after a little bit of a recent win streak, but he has, in the past 4 days, gotten into Diamond promos literally 6 times. I mean, to Masters promos, not Diamond. But that is insane, the amount of teetering up and down there is, and clearly he is struggling a lot more than he was in the past. I mean, look at this. He has just an insane amount of struggle that he is currently facing. He has negative winner on every single champion he's played. He even tried out Fizz for the first time, and it did not go too well, which I find very funny, considering how much Neace loves to blame people for trying out champions for the first time. But let's get into some of this, some of the bad things he's been making, some of the mental mistakes he's been having, some of the horrible things he's been saying to his teammates, and why they're very problematic and bad. Let's just get into this. Again, it's the same old Neace. There's some horrible stuff he says. So to understand why Neace is struggling, of course, we need not look further than his Facebook VODs. And so he's getting pinged by his jungler here, and he types, "Rodent, 2 games Diana, pinging me." So his jungler only has 2 games Diana, apparently, which, again, you don't know if they're playing on Smurfs or not. But he's just insulting this jungler, calling them a rodent and a Korean rodent, just being extremely insulting. And again, it's just showing that he has bad mental here. And he's calling them a rodent once again. Enjoy Diamond, you lowlife. And again, I think it's pretty ironic that he's just saying that when he is Diamond, when this VOD takes place, as you can see. It's just pretty insulting. He's also 0-1, not doing too hot himself either.
So tired of these Korean rodents.
Yeah, he calls them Korean rodents once more. And the amount of times he said that in this sentence, and again, I'm going to go show some more examples of him calling people Korean rodents, is pretty problematic. I've had it, it's in the videos before, but I really want to show people the historical ramifications of what he's saying. So in the past, there was a lot of like anti like Japanese and Asian propaganda, especially during things like World War II, that compared Japanese people, Asians, in general, to rodents and stuff. And this is an example right here. There's a bunch more examples of pretty much the same thing. And once again, I think that Neace is doing the same exact thing that this has done in the past, and it's extremely racist. Like, do you really think that, let's say, Neace was playing in Europe, he'd be calling everyone rodents the same way? I don't know. I don't think he would be. Again, comparing Asians to rodents is a stereotype that's very old, and in my opinion, it's just extremely racist, and it does have some historical ramifications that Neace is clearly aware of, but he's trying to hide a little bit. He might even try to feign ignorance if people call him out for it, but like, come on, it just seems extremely racist to me to call Asians rodents. It would be like almost as bad as like calling black people monkeys or something. Like in my opinion, it's not very good. I hope Neace is just like ignorant to this, or he's not trying to be like racist, but I think it's very possible. And there are plenty of other examples of calling his jungler rodent, just in this one game alone. His jungler here is dying, and he's just died too, but he says, "It's okay, rodent jungler never win." So this again, I mean, he really has a pattern of calling Koreans in general rodents. And
you can see the whole team coming for him, he still dies.
Yeah, he loves to talk about Korean people in general as rodents, and say that Koreans are bad. So when he says rodent jungler, he's largely talking about like the Korean ethnic group, in my opinion. And again, I think it's pretty racist and stuff, but he's just really struggling here. He is having a bad mental, he's having bad gameplay, and he's just getting a negative win rate. It's not going too well.
Kid's really mad he got solo killed.
You're very mad at your jungler too, so like it's okay. Your mental is no better than his. Like, but Neace doesn't stop by calling his jungler a rodent, as you'll soon see.
Rodent bot lane too, because Nautilus is free to just do whatever he wants and win.
He's insulting his bot lane as well, and just being extremely problematic here. And it's just not nice to say, even if you don't think it's racist or anything like that. And he's just struggling in gameplay, struggling in mental. It's just not going too well for him currently. That's why he's been in promos so many times. And I mean, you can see Neace is clearly losing some of his mental will and ability to one-trick Trendemir. As you can see, he's picking Fizz here when Trendemir is not banned. Sure, he has an all-AD team, but he's first timing Fizz. This is something he likes to blame his team about all the time. And will we even be able to see him continue to play Tryndamere once he drops back to Diamond again, inevitably? At some point, he may just start playing random stuff. And he's really only capable of playing Tryndamere as it stands. But again, I just wanted to do this as a quick, like, update video onto Neace and just kind of what's going on inside of him currently. Like, how is he doing? Not too well, clearly. But he's doing better than he was in the past. Just let me know about what you think, your predictions for where Neace will go. Whether what you think he said was racist, whether what you think Neace can do to improve, and just anything in general. I'd love to hear your comments down below. But see you all in the next video.